Hi, it's Mandy from Chic, and I wanted to do a collective haul of the stuff that I've just purchased recently, like within the last week and a half. I will start off with my drugstore purchases. These were all from Walgreens. I stopped, I think it was like this week is when I stopped. But I had like a thought of what I wanted to get, which were just 2 things, and then I ended up getting 5. But the things that I did buy is I'm updating my for like fall makeup, and I am like getting ready to start filming some of my fall videos. So I wanted to buy 2 of the Jordana lip shines that are more fall than the bright pink ones that I have. So I brought Cranberry Crush and Nude Chic. Oh, FYI, ignore my nails. I had my hair dyed, and it actually dyed like the underneath of my nails a little bit because I itched my head not even thinking about it and didn't think to wash my hands. So I sat there with like dye under my nails for like 30 minutes. Yeah, so I've got like dyed nails now. But the first one is Cranberry Crush, and this is such a pretty color. It's like a perfect fall kind of a cranberry pink. The other color I got is Nude Chic, which I expected this to be like super nude, and it is, but it has some shimmer. So it's kind of like a brown nude with some shimmer. It's beautiful, so I actually can't wait to use this fall. I also wanted to get a green eyeliner because I'm doing a fall look that has a green MAC paint pot. So, and it was so funny. I forgot I bought one already, and so I bought another one. But I bought one of the Jordana twist eyeliners. I've never used one of the Jordana eyeliners. This is in color Sea Green. What I like about these is the pencil itself is small, so it feels like really light in your hand and really easy to use. But that's a swatch of it. So I bought one of those. Again, I think this was like $2.99. But something that I picked up more for some Halloween makeup tutorials that I'm going to do are 2 color mascaras. I have no idea the pigmentation. I haven't used these yet. The first one I bought is called Pop Purple, and they're by Rimmel, by the way. Let's see. I haven't really... Whoa! That's purple. That's awesome. So I'll do, I'm planning on using these in a couple Halloween tutorials, but I'll do a first impressions video of these because I think they're really cool colors. I bought this one because 1, I love blue and I love turquoise, but 2, I thought about this on my bottom lash line. And this is in Pop Turquoise. That's a pretty color. That is really pretty. But so that's what I picked up at Walgreens. I'll do a first impressions video of all of these. Maybe not the Jordana ones because I've already done a first impressions video of the Jordana products. But I will at least use these in a few tutorials for fall because I think that they are so pretty. Now, after I went to Walgreens yesterday, which was Friday, I stopped and had my hair done at Ulta, which this is part of the haul. I wanted something totally different for fall. I wanted to go darker because I remember I had the blonde ombre and I liked it, but I just wanted to go back darker for fall. So when I went in, like my full intention was to get like a darker brown just throughout and then do maybe like some cool highlights. And the girl who was doing my hair, she was like, well, why don't you do ombre on the ends? And I'm like, I just had ombre. But she's like, no, she's like not blonde ombre. She's like a light reddish brown. And I'm like, ooh. And I love red hair, but I love red hair on other people. I don't care for red hair on me. I have enough red undertones that I don't really need the extra red. But I was like, yeah, we could do that. So she did the color, and when she was cutting my hair, like I saw the ends dry, and I was like, holy crap, that is red. And my first thought was, I don't know if that's going to be office appropriate. But then, when she dried it and everything, it's fine. And I really like it. It's kind of a more subtle ombre than the blonde. I'm not even quite sure like how much it's showing up on camera. But I just really, really like it. And I love that it's like a darker reddish brown on top. and then fades into a little bit more of a reddish brown on the bottom. So I think it's really cool. I like it. I went to Ulta. My allergies are killing me, I'm sorry. They had a sale on their color. So it was my 2 colors and my cut was $100. And then plus I left a decent tip. But I mean, that's awesome. So I would even go back to Ulta without even having the 20 or 25% off for the color, because they did such a good job and I really liked it. But when I was walking around, I had the thought in my head, I needed a green eyeliner. I forgot that I bought the Jordana one. So I stopped by NYX, because I love NYX eyeliners, and I bought this green called Emerald City. And it's just a pencil. But I actually have it on today, and for being a pencil liner, it's super creamy and super easy to use. That's a swatch of it. It's this one right here, the second one. Love it. This is a really nice eyeliner. The other thing I bought is I needed another jumbo pencil in milk because I use this as a base. This is like one of the best white bases you'll find, reasonably priced, because it really pops your colors. And then, again, this is in milk, and this is by NYX, but it is a true white color. It's not off-white, it's not yellow white, it's not beige white, it's just white. So like if you're doing really colorful makeup, this works so great as a base. I've used this a million times. I will continue to buy these. I just needed another one. So of course I have a MAC haul. I have a MAC haul like every week. I mean, that's why I have so many MAC hauls. MAC is my favorite makeup brand. I think that they're really nice. Everyone has a makeup brand they like, and mine's MAC. MAC's not paying me to say that. Neither are any of my friends who work for MAC. I like their products a lot. So when I went and saw Ricky last week, he told me about the Antonio Lopez collection, which I kind of told you guys about. And I went in and I picked up 2 things. My intentions were to buy more. But when I got there, I wasn't as impressed with the violet shadow palette as what I thought I was going to be. Because I originally thought I was going to buy all 3 eyeshadow palettes and then maybe one of the lipstick palettes. But I got looking at the lipstick palettes, and I'm not one to put on lipstick with a brush. So I passed on those. Beautiful colors, gorgeous. I think they're $27.50. I like them, but it wasn't something that I would want to spend my money on. The brush, they do have a brush with the collection. The brush looks nice. I like it, but I don't need another brush. And it was pretty pricey. They also have a makeup bag, which I don't need any more makeup bags, and they have a makeup mirror, which I don't need any more makeup mirrors, with, you know, his fashion illustrations. So, are they cool? Yeah, very cool. Were they worth totally blowing my makeup budget? No, not really. But I did buy, they do have the face powders with the blush and the bronzer, or the highlight, I can't remember. And I liked them, but I wasn't like wowed by them because I kind of picked the products that I use, and I was like, well, you know, I don't know if I'd really reach for them as much. So I passed on those too. But I did buy 2 shadow palettes that I am wowed with, and that I do really like, and that I think are upside down, and that I think are beautiful. So as far as the whole collection goes, I would check it out because there might be something that just blows your mind. The first one that I bought is in Teal. I had to have this. Oh, funny story. So I go in, I'm like checking out, right? Cannot find my debit card anywhere. Not in my purse. And I'm like, oh crap. So I asked the girl, I was like, do you guys accept checks? Because at first I was like, maybe this is, you know, somebody's way of saying you don't need to be buying this stuff. And then I'm like, well, if that was the case, they wouldn't accept checks. And they did, so I got my stuff. Take off my lid. I haven't used these yet. Haven't even really played with them. But this is Teal. Look at those colors. I'm going to do a first impressions video on these where I do swatches, just to keep this video kind of short. The other one I bought is called Creative Copper. Now, no, I didn't buy it just because it says copper. But I bought it because it has the same packaging on the front. I love the packaging of this collection. I think this collection is so cute. I think the collection that I'm going to blow my money on is going to be the Rihanna collection, because that one looks awesome. And I'm not a huge fan of Rihanna, but you only live once, right? But this is Creative Copper. And I loved these colors. These palettes are $43, so they're kind of pricier, but how I looked at it is I don't have any of these shadows in these palettes, for one, and two, you're getting 6 shadows, which if you buy the refills at MAC, that's $60 plus tax, where this is only $43. So I did have one eyeshadow left from the Indulge collection, and I was actually looking at it last time I was there, so one of the gals showed it to me again, and she's like, it's the only one we have left, do you want to buy it? And I was like, yeah. This is called Gilty Morsel. So it's just like a gold yellow. I thought of it for like an inner corner highlight. It's a luster, so it's, you know, got some pigmentation to it, but it's very shimmery. It's like way down here. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, because it's like, you know, my skin tone color. And that's from the Indulge. Check online for these, or check your stores. I don't know if they'll still have it or not. The other thing I bought is, I bought 2 lipsticks in one glass. And I bought one of the Retro Matte collection. So this is one I bought, is called Flat Out Fabulous. And I just loved the color. I thought it would be so great for fall. And it's a matte. But it's a beautiful color. It's right here. I actually wore it yesterday, and I had so many compliments on the color I was wearing. Even the girl at the matte counter was like, what color is that? And she's like, that's from the new collection, isn't it? And I was like, yeah. Bought it yesterday. Now, I am a sucker for if a company is donating part of their proceeds to charity. So the Viva Glam 1 collection that was originally with RuPaul came out again, and I did not own Viva Glam 1, either in the lip gloss or in the lipstick, so I bought them both because the proceeds go to the HIV Foundation, and I was like, well, at least it's going to a good cause. I know, right? That's how I like rationalize buying more makeup. It goes to a good cause. But this is Viva Glam 1. And I am loving this. This is also a matte, but it's a beautiful, like, burgundy red color. Ugh. I'm so set in my, like, fall makeup. It's ridiculous. But this is Viva Glam 1. Really like it. Beautiful color. Love Viva Glam 1. Actually, remember in my last MAC haul, I said I bought Viva Glam 2 again? So I took that one back, and then I actually picked up Viva Glam 1. So that technically wasn't like a $15 purchase. It was a return. Makes me feel better. I also bought the Viva Glam 1 lip gloss. So this is what it looks like. It's a pretty burgundy color. I don't have a lip gloss in this color, which is why I bought it. And sometimes I'm not in the mood to wear a matte lipstick. So what I was thinking was, okay, if I'm never not in the mood to wear Viva Glam matte, I can pop the gloss on top and it'll be pretty. So that's a close-up of the swatches. So I'm really happy with all my purchases. I'll do some first impressions and some tutorials and things like that with them, because now I have all kinds of new toys for fall. So excited. I'm so excited. We've had so much rain here that it's just so nice to have rain. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Now, I did stop to Gordmans last night because I had to get dog food for Chloe, the bloodhound that we rescued, and she's living with her new family now. She's a very happy bloodhound, but she needed more food, so I had to stop to Petco because she's on a special food for a couple more weeks. And I love Gordmans. Do. Awesome. They have a great plus size selection. They their prices are great. So if you're looking for trendy stuff, you don't have to spend as much for it. And as a plus size girl, our clothing is always more expensive, which I don't think is very fair. But they have an awesome selection of clothes. So I went in there and I tried on a bunch of shirts, didn't really like how they fit. I was kind of having one of those like body conscious days, I guess. I don't know, I didn't like how anything fit, which normally, the problem I have is because I have boobs, if it pulls at all in the chest, I'm like, no. And meaning like if it's a button down. Like I know you can fix them and stuff like that, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. And it just seemed like everything was like tugging at my boobs. So I don't know if like my boobs were just super huge last night, but it was just not a good boob day. But I didn't really find like any shirts. I found one, and then I also found a pair of boots that I am so in love with. And super excited about this. Another gal here in Albuquerque who has a fashion and beauty blog, we're going to get together and do a fall lookbook. So pretty excited. And she's a photographer, so she'll probably take way better pictures than what I can do. But this is a shirt that I bought. It's just a flowy top. It has birds on it. Loving this. And this was $21.99. So, and I love the print. I thought it was like pretty fall and pretty birds. Now, if you are looking for fall boots, check out Gordmans, because I got this pair of boots for $19.99. Now, I'm not saying they are the highest quality of leather, because they're not. They have studs, which I like. They have studs all the way up to the back, actually, which is really cool. It's a nice detail. I wanted a flat pair of black boots for fall, so these were $19.99. They fit my little Fred Flintstone feet, so I was happy. So I got these, and they have some awesome boots too. I love these. These are really nice. You know, they have the rubber sole. They're a $20 pair of boots, but they're a nice $20 pair of boots. They don't feel super cheap. I love the fact that they have a buckle. I love the stud detail. The inside even feels kind of thick, so I think they'd even be kind of warm too when we start to get cold, because yes, despite belief, New Mexico does get cold in the winter. Not like Michigan cold, but it gets pretty cold. But yeah, so I liked these and I picked them up. So they were $19.99, totally worth it. But that is my haul for this week. If you have any questions about any of the products that I showed you, let me know. I will gladly answer them the best that I can. If you liked this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!